Hi lovelies, welcome back to another journal with me video, and today I want to journal about my experience of participating in a pottery workshop. I took the half-day pottery workshop here in a studio called Sariapi, which means the essence of fire, and the studio is located in a village called Bentuyung in Ubud, and I had a lot of fun working on making an incense holder, a bowl, learning different techniques of pottery, and for me, it was such a relaxing experience. I don't know, like for me, every time I get my hands dirty working on something or creating something, I feel so free and relaxed. I feel as if I have an outlet to express my mood at the moment, to express my ideas, to simply work on something and move my hands and my fingers, put my concentration onto it, and it feels as if other things don't matter. You know, like if you have any worries or doubts or fear about something when you're working with your hands and you concentrate on what you're working on, suddenly you are sucked into a different world, and all your fears and worries, anxieties, it just went into the background and they don't really bother you anymore. So probably this is one of the reasons why I love doing things with my hands. Just either it's journaling, embellishing pages, or cooking, or pressing flowers, or anything that involves making something or creating something where there is a coordination between my mind and my body. For me, that's the right vehicle to express myself, to relax, to let go. I found it really therapeutic in a way. So that's why I'm enjoying my pottery making class so much, especially because you are free to create whatever it is that you want in whatever shape that you want. So that's very relaxing when you are not forced to create an exact replica of something. I find it very freeing and liberating when you can do whatever you want without having to make something look exactly like something else. I feel more expressive that way. So I took a brochure from the ceramic studio. The woman who runs the studio is she's from Switzerland, but she's been living in Bali. She's been going back and forth for almost 30 years, so she speaks Indonesian really well, and she's very patient with the students, and she's always very encouraging, and that's what I love about her. I think when you are enrolling in a course to relax or to practice a bit of active mindfulness kind of thing, you really want to find a supportive environment and a supportive teacher or mentor, because you want to be in a state of having fun and relaxing and trying things out. So I always find it important to know what kind of teacher or mentor who would guide me throughout the session or the workshop. When the teacher is patient and not too patronizing, and she encourages you to have fun and to make mistakes, and very supportive and say it's okay, that's good, you can do it. I feel like that's the kind of environment that I'm happy to be in. So here I decided to use the map of the ceramic studio. I tear it from the brochure and I glued it onto my journal page. Actually, I think I don't know, I think it's just, I try to think of other elements from the brochure that I can tear off and glued onto the page. But when I think about it, I like the map the best. I think the map is somewhat fitting for the journal page. And then I am trying to find ways to decorate it, because it's still, to me, it still looks a bit lonely. So I'm trying to pull out my stickers and try to decide what should I do to embellish the page. And I will write more about my pottery class and how it was conducted and what I learned in my blog. So maybe in a couple of days, if you go check my blog, you can already find a story about this pottery class. But yeah, I'm having fun. And I just found out that in this studio you can also just rent the studio and do any pottery project that you want, and just pay a small amount of money and pay the clay materials, the firing and glazing, and you can basically use their space to work on your pottery project. And to me that sounds interesting. Maybe if I feel like I need to express myself, I will go there and just create random things. So here again, I'm thinking of embellishing my page with my new print on stickers. You know that I'm in love with this print on stickers since the moment I laid my eyes upon them. They're just very beautiful. I don't know if someone can actually produce print on stickers with your own design, because I would love to create some watercolor flowers or plants or succulents and turn them into print on stickers. It will be fun. I'm not even thinking of selling those things, but like having my own print on stickers with my own watercolor drawings sounds very nice. Okay, so at the end, I do not feel satisfied with this look. I'm not loving it, to be honest, but it's sunset and I have no time to record more. But in the evening, I decided to do some changes to the page and it looks like this. So basically, before I found that I just don't like how the page looks, and I am so close to ripping it off or just rip the whole map off. but then I decided to kind of work around it, try to make things work. So I used this wrapping paper that I got from a package sent to me, and I just ripped that off and glued it into the page, and then I glued the map again on top and work with some washi tapes and also some stickers, and I kind of like the way it looks after all these small changes that I'm sorry I didn't get to record on camera. And then I continue journaling about this the next day. So I think a lot of times in life when we're not happy about something, it's very easy to just give up or run away or not keeping up with things just because we don't like it or we're unhappy about things. Maybe you write something and you hate your first sentence, and then you just want to rip the pages and start all over again and start all over again. And I realized that I have that tendency as well. I have a tendency to be doubtful and unsure about starting something, and then when I start something and I don't like how it started, then I got this temptation to just leave it or start all over again, start on a clean slate. But then I realized that if you keep on starting, you will never finish anything, right? Because you keep on starting, and I think I just tried to find a way to make things work, even if it's not perfect, even if it's something that I don't like at the beginning. I want to see how I can work around it and make things work. Maybe it's about not giving up so quickly. If you'd like to see the final look of my journal page, you can see my Instagram. I will link it down below, and I'll see you around. Bye.